I'm talking to Penny Choo. Now, Penny, tell me the story of you being a child and meeting the Italian prisoners on their way to farm work.
Yes. My father worked at the camp. He was also looking after the Italians. And down the road from us, there was a man called Mr. Doyle, and he was looking after the prisoners. He would see that they were driven out to the farms. And he would just drop by to see his wife. And the prisoners, of course, were very trustworthy, and they never ever got off the truck. But when to see the children, I mean. And when we heard the truck come down the street, I think we were all about 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that, quite young children. We would run down the street and calling out, the Itais are here, the Italians are here, and we'd all run down to the truck outside Mr. Doyle's house and start, well, we couldn't talk with them, but it was pretty much like talking. We all did try to have a conversation with them. And they were very good to the children. They would give us sweets and sing to us, and we found them very friendly and pleasant, and you know, there was a great sort of admiration society. We admired them, they admired us, and so we all enjoyed having them come down. And we heard that they had a chapel, so my girlfriend and I, we were only about 7 or 8, we decided to give them some flowers. So we went and got her mother's washing basket, and we went around the neighbourhood asking people for flowers to give to the prisoners of war, the Italians. So most people agreed and gave us some flowers. And we took that back and gave it to them. And the next time they came down the street, the basket was covered, the bottom of the basket was covered with sweets for us for having given them the flowers. And there were far too many for my friend and I. We would have ended up with 2 bags. So my girlfriend's mother distributed them amongst, you know, the children of the street. And it was wonderful to hear them sing. They had really melodious voices, and they could play quite well. And it was very enjoyable.
So they had their instruments with them?
Yes, they would have them.
On the truck?
I think so. I can't remember. I might be romancing a bit. But I think they had a little banjo or a violin or something.
Right, to get them going.
You know, they had been there for so many years, and they were trustworthy, so maybe they allowed them little things like this.
And you managed to get a couple, or were given a couple of paintings as well.
Yes, I cannot for the life of me remember who gave them to me. I can't see his face, but he gave me 2 paintings which I kept for 65 years. And then I thought, well, I'm getting on a bit and I'm living in Singapore, so maybe I'll give these to someone in Cara and see, you know, if they like to use them. So Maria, a friend of ours, decided that she would put them up, you know, display for the Italian anniversary, isn't it?
Yep, the 70th anniversary, yep.
Yes.
Yes.
So.
Oh, good. Well, we're going to have a look at those. Your recollections of the Italians were as happy people and probably homesick.
Yes, I think they naturally loved children, but because they were so homesick, they were probably, you know, extra kind to us because they really do love, and they're happy people. I go back to Italy. I have a brother-in-law living there, go for holidays, and it's really still a very nice, friendly sort of atmosphere there. It's beautiful, you know.
And you've never met any of the ones that you recall?
No.
They'd be some age now, wouldn't they?
I think the painter is maybe dead. I thought Maria told me that that he had gone.
Yeah.
So I was very sad, you know. I wished I had have got involved in all of this years ago, and maybe even tried to meet him in Italy when I went there. But
Well, you'll be back.
oh yes, but he won't be, unfortunately.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That's very kind of you.
Okay, no trouble.
There we go.